Hi, I'm Bethany Wallace, and today I'm going to share with you what I think is the secret key to career fulfillment, at least for a lot of people. And that is that your past is not who you are, and it doesn't have to define your future either. I think you might think, what does that have to do with career fulfillment? I'll explain. So let's say that in the past, you've always performed jobs that you felt like were a little bit beneath you, and you've never risen up to accept a greater challenge. You've just sort of accepted the status quo and stayed quiet, not even asked for a raise. Um, if you continue in a pattern like that, you are letting your past define you instead of choosing to do something different moving forward. And with when it comes to change, I think that all of us have the tendency to stick with what's familiar because change can be very uncomfortable and difficult. And for a time, it can be really hard work. And so a lot of times we do stick with what's comfortable and we allow our past to define us. Now, if we dig a little deeper, you can think about allowing your past to define you in terms of um, dark things from your past. Like, let's say that um, even something like getting fired from a job and then moving forward, you've always just had a fear that that's going to come up in an interview. Instead of exuding confidence and believing that, yeah, maybe I made a mistake then, or I was mistreated by my employer then, but moving forward, I'm going to believe, because I know it's true, that I'm valuable, I'm qualified, I'm passionate about doing this, whatever. Um, it can be something like, let's say that when you were in college as a traditional college student, you dropped out because of life circumstances. Maybe you had to take care of a sick relative, or you had a baby unexpectedly, or you got married young and now you regret it. Whatever that situation is, and I've seen lots of those kinds of situations because of working at multiple institutions of higher education. And a lot of students get really down on themselves, and it's very self-defeating when you keep looking back and saying, well, I really wish I hadn't done that. Yeah, I really screwed up when I did that. That might be true, but what are you going to do now to get yourself in a frame of mind that so that you believe that you can move forward? And sometimes that can be, working with a great mentor can help that. Working with a career coach or career services if you're a college student. Sometimes it requires professional counseling or therapy. But whatever it is, you need to dig deep and do that work emotionally, mentally, psychologically, so that you can get in the right frame of mind to pursue career fulfillment and believe that you deserve career fulfillment, because you do. So that's my secret key, is that your past is not who you are. It's just who you were. I was just talking to somebody this week, and we were talking about a dating situation, and she was saying, I just don't know if he would pick me because I'm not really at his level, or I'm not the kind of person that I think that he would choose. And she's like, I'm just not, maybe that's not who I am. And I said, well, I think what you need to start asking yourself is this really who I am, or is it just who I've been? And I think we can apply that same thing about asking ourselves, is this who I am today, who I am behaving like, the choices I'm making? Is this really who I am? Or is it just who I've been and I'm stuck? If you're stuck, work with someone to get unstuck. And sometimes that can require all those things I mentioned. If you need help, you can reach out to me about career coaching. But if you need some of those other services, I also know really great professionals who can work even virtually with you no matter where you live. So feel free to reach out, fill out a contact form on my website, and I'll be glad to try to help you connect to the right people who could help you get moving.